Right. Good morning, everyone. This is Dan here, as usual, Dan's Code Traders App, and we are now back with our last session of the week, which is analyzing synthetic indices. So I hope you guys are good. So I will be doing. We're gonna do what we do as always, a prayer, then head over into the analysis, and as we follow our daily routine assets. Okay, let's pray. Father, we thank you for this very morning. Thank you that we are still alive. Thank you that you have blessed us with a beautiful morning, and you have blessed us with these markets as we get into this session, Lord. May you equip us with your knowledge and wisdom and also understanding, that we may see signals and that we may see charts the way we should be, Lord, so that we may end up getting good trades, good entries and exits, and for the glory of the name. We give you praise, Lord, that you are a part of this, and you have granted us this opportunity to be in the market. So thank you, and we give you all the glory and honor. In Jesus' name we pray. Amen. Right. So welcome everyone. Good morning, Robina. Good morning, Julius. I hope you guys are okay. So it is a Friday. It means weekend is starting today. So it means actually weekend has started actually. So let's make this money together today. Let's look at it. Today I will be doing follow-up of all the analysis I'll be doing. So those who want to have a say, or those who want to get some signals together, every post, all the updates I'll be posting on the channel, unless there comes any program that I was not planning for. But as of now, I'm not having any program unless it is trading. So I'm going to be trading today the whole day, hopefully the whole day, like up to around 3-4 there I'll be on the charts. So crash 500, so expect to see a lot of posts from me today. Yeah, crash 500. So let's look at what we looked at yesterday. So yeah. For those who attended yesterday's session, I believe you took that trade. Of course, I'm in it. I'm still in it, and I'm looking at a swing so far the whole of it. I entered it. Let me see, what time was it? That was around, this is H1, so that was around 8 p.m. That is +3. That was around 11 p.m. So that's when I entered this trade right here. It was during the night, so around 11 p.m. around 11 p.m. that's when I made that entry. So right now I'm still in it. Big profits. I've actually added more entries before I started the session. Just like an hour before, I saw something on M15, but I was using my phone, so I joined again. So what I saw, I think it is this very move. It hasn't reached that oversold on M15, meaning I'm capitalizing on that because I have some multiple entries that I've made there. So just capitalizing on that, and later on, once it hits that level, all the multiple trades will be exiting them, because I believe by the time it reaches there, then also we'll be seeing this trade reaching CCI reaching overbought. So that's why I'm in this trade. And another issue, another reason is, that kind of thing. So this is a rising wedge. Now, a rising wedge, we know price will always break out, coming to down. That is a rising wedge. So what do we do here? Now, seeing this changes everything that I was looking at. I think, just a minute, something is not right here. H1 is still pushing for buys, but then there is some resistance coming in around that level. H4, we are still pushing for buys. So why am I getting this? So that can only give me an implication, and that can give me one thing there, that we are going to continue buying, but on lower time frames we may get some retracement. So let's understand where this retracement may actually turn back to. So this happened on that, so price cannot come back all the way, even though we see this is a level that is actually likely to give us like a pullback. Why? Because that is a valid and good order block. So this, we can now delete it, because it was yesterday's analysis. It was this move right here. So now I can delete this, I can delete that, I can delete this and that. Delete everything right there. So once I delete them, I'm now left with this right here, which I want to understand. Why is this still there? So let's go to daily. Actually, H4. Yeah. This is still on reach there and come in cells. That is according to what? That is according to daily. So H4 is still showing us buys. H4 is still showing us buys. Are we going to see it reach that level? It is going to be some question that we might have to wait. This was a strong support right here on a daily time frame. And price has gone back inside. If it has gone back inside, there's no, oh wait, it's just going inside. So we have to wait for today to close for us to be sure if price is going to continue buying or selling, or later on reverse to sells. Why? Because this price has just gone inside, so it means the candle hasn't closed yet. If the daily candle closes inside that level there, then we know that in fact there's something weird here. If I was to use this line right here, I should be looking for something like that. I should be looking for something like that. So if I have it, I go to daily, still it is not doing what I want. I want it to be about that level there. So if I go to weekly, just need this right here. So if I go to daily, I just see something like that. So what I want to see. So price is already inside. Wow, price has already gone inside that thing. So we had these two moves. This one right here that is going to be taken like that, and then this other one, this other move where we got this breakout, but now as it turns out that is a fake breakout. That was a fake breakout. Now it has gone back inside, so it means price is going to try and look for this very move to respect that move, which is a buy to that level. So I can delete it for now. Just have your level there established right there. So delete that. I want to go to H4, understand it a bit more. I don't know why I have the arrow there, so you can delete. That was this move. It is this very move from there to there. So I can also delete it because I want to clean this chart right here. So what else do I need? I delete this, no longer necessary. We've already reached that level. I wanted a pullback there and then come back stronger. That move is still on. Because we haven't left that level yet, so we may see that or we may not, depending on the buy momentum and actually what I see, according to what I see here, buy momentum on H4, we may actually see price come all the way right there. So for now, we hold on to what we are seeing currently until more light comes up. So according to M30, we're supposed to be selling. According to H1, we're supposed to be buying. According to M15, we are supposed to be buying. So the momentum is still on for the buys. So without a doubt, those buys are still on. You want to take advantage of that and wait. So this is the move that I was talking about, the move that takes us right there, right about there. So you can aim at it. Now that's why I'm still looking for buys. Why? Because I have a breakout there, and this is a channel right here, which means I'm looking at a continuation of the previous trend, which is the buy. So this is a channel, and I will be looking for that buy to take me right about there. So for now, I think I can even increase my TP level. So I'm going to be looking for this very first move right there. That is what I'll be looking for, and that will be my TP level. That will be my TP level. I'll just put it around that level there. So either it will happen today or tomorrow, but as of now, I want to remove this sell a bit, even though I know this is a rising wedge in M15. It may come a bit to to respect the rising wedge, but as far as the main structure on H1 is concerned, we are still looking for buys. So that's what I'll be waiting for. I think that's it. I'm not adding anything to Crash 500. I've talked a lot about it. So let's now push and go to boom 1000. Boom 1000. Sorry guys, I'm talking a lot because I want us to understand before we make any mistake, where we may anticipate what or how. So let's go to weekly. Start all the way from weekly. We've been within that, we know that. So according to daily, it's a bit clear there. And why? Because we have a support level on that level there, I mean a resistance level right there. So price is held up on that very level. So when you go to H4, it will be seen like that. And of course, that resistance level is quite holding up for now. But we know that we are still looking for buys to take us right about there. That is according to weekly. According to daily, even still buys are still anticipated, looking at what we have on CCI. So if we know that buys are still anticipated to reach there, what is holding H4 to give us buys? That's the price action of H4 time frame. Why so? Because we are overbought according to H4, and price is being resisted to break that resistance level. So what we can see is, let's look at yesterday's analysis. We wanted that breakout, then we push for the buy later on. So that breakout didn't happen immediately, it actually happened today. That is when the breakout came through. So for yesterday, we didn't trade this asset. The breakout came in today. The retest, it was only that one candle, so it was not that much of a significant entry for us. So what we can see later on is price reached that level, our point that we wanted to be our target, as in our TP level, and then price started to reverse back. And of course, clearly on H1 where we are currently, we clearly see that price is overbought right there. Price is overbought, so it has now started to come back into sales. So what do we see? How do we know that we are actually going to keep selling? How do we know that we are actually going to keep selling? So according to H1, we have this level and that level as our main levels on H1. So if we have those two, then we know that that is some sort of range that we can actually look into and capitalize on. So I can delete that, and I have my levels right here of retracement that price may look into retracing back to before it can continue with a sell. So retracement here, go back, then come in with sales. That may be one move right here. Then go back a bit, back around that level right here, and then come in with sales. So why here? Let's look at M15. Yeah, that will be the last OB right about there. So that's why I'll be looking for that. So if you want, you may wait for the buy to reach there, or you may wait for the sell once we are on that level. So without a doubt, just reduce my lot size right here and put 3.5, and then put a sell limit right there. Normally I love to put about 2 or 3. Usually I put 3. Usually I put 3. Usually I put like that, 3 entries there. Once price reacts on that very order block, then I'll be looking for my entries right about there to push for this sell on M15 and on H1. Of course, H4 is also sells according to what we see. So H4, H1, M15, they are all pointing in one direction, which gives me a better anticipation to look for sales. That means once this retracement happens back to that order block on M15, I'll be happy to make those entries that I've just put there. That is boom 1000. This is boom 500. Boom 500, we made money. I don't know if we did, but I did on that very order block when it reached that level. So how did I make that? It was sort of a sniper entry yesterday. Not that much of a sniper entry anyway, but you can see the price was below my 10 MA, and that's where my entry is, right there as a sell entry, and took it all the way down below and closed because I had seen what was going to happen. That was a retracement on such a level right about there. And no, it was another block in a fair value gap right about there. So once I saw that, it immediately gave me my exit point. So immediately I exited out of that trade right here. So right about now, let's look at what is happening now. So the buy is on, and more so if you go to M15, you actually see a good change of character. Now the only issue that is in M50, M30 and H1, we are still looking for sales. Yeah, we are still looking for sales. M15, we are looking for buys. So for now, we will follow M15 until M15 gets oversold. Then we can't look for sales. So what do we do now? Wait for a pullback right about probably that OB, small OB. Now that we have a change of character confirmed, you can wait for such a level right there. That's where we see this big fair value gap. So either it comes to the fair value gap or to that level, and then whichever level that gives you the entry, you use that. And then once you have it, once you have a confirmation of a buy entry, you enter your buys to take us where? To take us right on, I believe, that level right there. That's when we will be probably overbought according to M15. And then from that level, we will start to look for our sales. Yeah, we will start to look for our sales. So first drag this a bit. That is an M15 OB. So from that level, I'll be looking for my sales to probably bring me even all the way down below. So that's the plan. That's the plan, and that's how I'm going to be trading and looking for my signals. So for now, it's a no-go right here. Why? Because I see reactions on that level. That's why the pullback is evident, probably right about there. So wait for that. If it gives me an entry, of course, on like M1 or M5, you can easily make your sell. You can easily make the sell. Of course, M5 hasn't reached overbought, so I can wait for that. But M1 has started to give us an indication to start looking for sales. But I will wait for M5. Once M5 sells, then I can make my sell to take me down below here. That is it. That's how you maneuver from one time frame to another. I hope that gives you a better hand in the market. So that's how we are going to be trading this. I'm not going to put my buy and sell limits right now. I will be following them through. V251S. I forgot to change to boom 500. So sorry guys. But now we are on vol 25 1s, vol 25 1s. Yesterday I missed this trade, and I don't know why I didn't leave a buy limit, but those who were on the live stream, you saw that it was a spot on. Sorry, it was a spot on analysis. So it was a spot on analysis, and those who followed it up, you actually made money from there. So that was the analysis was on M15, pull back here and then push for that TP level, and of course we knew it was coming there, and we knew the expect sales from all the way there because it was a support level. So that's what happened. So now I can delete this, that, and I think everything down here. Let's go to H1 and see if they are needed. Not really, so delete everything. So that we are still looking for enough momentum to push for that, so I can delete it from now. This support, resistance is still holding up, still much stronger, and something weird now. Yeah, now this now becomes weird, because if that's the case right there, that becomes like a pennant, like an ascending triangle, which only and only implies that we have this move to look for. We have this kind of move to look for. So let's look at daily. Of course, daily will be supporting that very move, which is a sell. Or even though we are looking for, CCI, even though CCI is still inclined to buys, that's what we will be looking for in the long run according to daily time frame. So right about now, what do I do? Right about now, the only thing to do is price on H4, H1. We need to wait for it to give us an indication for sell. We keep selling it within that range right there, so we cannot do anything stupid to think of an anticipation of a breakout yet until it breaks up, because you may be caught off guard. So right now, just wait for a sell momentum, of which it's not yet confirmed. We are still selling on M30, we are still buying on H1, so it is still messy. You can't say which one is which. So all you do is, you know that price has come back to the trend line right there, and clearly on M30 that is a buy trend, and of course even in H1 we are still in a buy trend, and even on H4, because we came to that support, it is still showing some sort of buy momentum. But now, those who remember those who understand AMD, this may be a time to anticipate some of that. This is accumulation right here. This will be the manipulation right about there. and then that's where the distribution will be coming from, right about there. So not saying it will happen exactly like that, but you may anticipate some of this. Why? Because H4 and H1 are still showing you buys, but we know that daily we are looking for sales. It's so much evident that way. It's so what is holding up right there is that support level. So that's why I'm saying A and B may be anticipated right here, whereas A or the accumulation is what is happening currently in this very ascending triangle. So we now wait. So that's a no-go. If I see an entry for the sale, I will make an entry, but right now I don't have an entry for the sale. We have just reached that resistance level. If we have a breakout and a retest, then you can enter the buy to take you all the way up there. Perfect. Now V75. All right, so sorry guys, something I was checking out, and it's now okay. So V75, we are still looking for buys, but there's quite some low momentum. There's quite some low momentum right there, and it is a bit tricky to keep in the market, even though you're looking for a swing trade. So it is quite challenging because of the low momentum that we see in the buys. So I don't know how many are in that trade, but clearly okay. So clearly we are having that challenge. So I'm going to first check here if there's something I can do about it. I don't think there's anything we can do about this. I don't see it. All right. So let's look at it in quite a deeper way. So H4, no daily, we know that is what is happening, and actually we are trying to look for price, market to push us all the way there, and then we can actually grab that buy. So I hope my internet is okay. All right, it is okay. So we are pushing for that. Now all we want is buys to break out all the way back to that trend line, but also because of the pattern that we have, the anticipation is breakout to the buys all the way to reach all the way that level. Now because H4 we are still looking for buys, because daily this will be like a retracement, and because weekly we are full-time looking for buys, that's for sure. So we now need to understand where is the challenge. So the challenge is coming in from this breakout structure right about here, where we saw the breakout structure. So price is reacting on that level where we broke structure from, and it is still holding up that level. Yes, we see on a daily time frame that a price is now a bit above our 10 MA period. Right here, it is above it, which gives us some indication that buyers are still on. Of course, even on H4, it is very clear, spot on, that we are prices above our 10 MA and we are buying. And of course, I had told you guys that if you see a breakout there, you can make an entry. You can make an entry once you see a breakout above that level. So a breakout happened. If you go to H1, and the retest also came through, although the first retest went all the way down below, but that's where you had your proper entry. That was a very proper entry right there for you. So what do we see now? We see momentum reducing. Why? Because of the level that we are at right about there. So how does that impact us? H1 is already showing us, according to CCI, that we should be looking for sales. But are we likely going to see sales? I doubt. The sales will only be short-lived to come around such a level right about there. They'll only be short-lived to just come around this level. That is, if it happens. If the sales happen, they will be short-lived to come around this level. Now, if that's the case, if that's the case, then H4, we will still continue anticipating buys. Yes, the pullback may happen, or it may not. But from what I'm seeing, according to the momentum we have, that pullback must happen, because it's not going to get any momentum out of nowhere to break that level there, that resistance level. It's a weak one, but it won't be broken just like that. It has to give us this kind of retest. So according to M15, the retest is on, and clearly if you see this level broken, that will be your change of character, meaning you can't enter your sales. So of course the sales will be coming all the way to this level, that is for sure. So all you need is to wait, because they will be coming all the way back here. Now, don't be surprised if when we reach this level, if you see high momentum kind of market candlesticks coming in. Well, because we need to break this level, because the general trend according to H4 is a buy. That's what we'll be looking for. It is a buy, and of course even M30 should be a buy. H1 is the one that is looking for that kind of retracement right about there. So I think now that's clear. But you who is in, you can choose to close your profits now and wait for that entry down below. If you are in this market, you can choose to close your profits now and wait for that entry down below. So I don't know if you guys want to keep in it, but yeah, and if you can, please move out of it and wait for that entry down below, where we will be looking at least for a better opportunity, because from what I'm seeing, this resistance right here, it may hold up for some more hours until we retrace right here. Then we get a better say in the market, enter from there and aim for bigger profits even. And now once we break that level, we know that we will be looking for straight out to that very level right there. So now pull back right here, then entry right there. That's what is up for me. That's what I may anticipate today. I'm not seeing it coming all the way back here. There is no purpose of it coming all the way back. There's no clear, oh, this order block, it was never mitigated. It was never mitigated. That's weird. That will be so much weird. If price happens to come all the way down below here, that will be weird and interesting. Okay, so we wait this asset right here because of its low momentum. We have got to wait for a clear entry now. So now I'm out of that trade, and clearly you can see that we are getting a change of character. So you may look for sales if you have a confirmation right here. I will leave it at 10.15 and let's now roll to V50. Let's roll to V50. I think we entered V50. I don't remember, but I think we did. Did we? Oh yeah. It was I entered, but then I was taken out because I was looking for this sell within the channel right here. What happened was, actually, I don't know how it gained the momentum from. We were shocked by that breakout, but nevertheless, the breakout happened, and clearly you see a retest immediately. That was your point of entry right there. When you see a retest there, perfect retest, breakout and retest, that was your entry. And of course, another entry was here on that very level, breakout retest, another entry reaches the other TP level. This was, I don't know where the momentum came from, but for this to happen all the way in one day, all the way to reach there, only in 24 hours, that was high momentum. That was high momentum. Broke this level, broke that level, reached all the way that level. That was high momentum. And whatever happened and whatever index it follows, yesterday it was a big day. So now let's delete all this and we anticipate a new thing. So we now have a breakout. Let's go to H4. Price has reached that OB and we now are overbought according to H4. The daily, we are looking for buys. We are still heavily looking for buys, but we won't just buy like that. We know that there should be a retest. So we now know that price is no longer going to come back for that. So we now have our point right there confirmed. So once we have our point there confirmed, this was like a change of character right here. So all we need now is a pullback. All we need now is a pullback to this very level. That is according to H4. That's what will happen. So as we are waiting for that pullback, we can do one thing. Remember, all this is internal structure. All this is internal structure. So we can't say we have a break of structure right here or where. All that is internal structure. In fact, the ideal change of character would have been this level right here. Ideal change of character would be this right there. That will be the ideal change of character there. So we now wait. That will be another change of character. All these are internal change of characters down below here, because this is a low, this is a low, that is a low. So that was a previous higher, lower high there, lower high there. So that will be an internal change of character. This will be the real change of character right here, right there. So all we need is a pullback to this level. Then later on, we look for buys. These buys are according to according to daily time frame. And of course, we know that we are trading within the range. So when we go to weekly, we know that we'll be looking for that kind of trade all the way back there. But we will take it slow. Whatever the H4 and daily gives us, it's what we follow. So for now, we will be following H4 to bring this retracement right back here. And of course, H1 is already also showing us sell momentum. So if we go to M30, sell momentum is there. If we go to M15, the sell momentum is there. So all what do we need? Let's go back to H1. Look for something like that, a breakout. Or you don't need to look for a breakout. What you need is to wait for a retest. Wait for a retest. Then you make your entry. That's what you need to do. Just wait for a confirmation to enter on H1 to be safe, not M15, not M30, just H1, and then you wait for that kind of move. So I'll leave that at that. That is B50. We have a few minutes remaining, about 6 minutes. So let's now jump 25. Jump 25. So this was still a no-go according to yesterday. So I said I'm not going to be wasting time on it. I'm not going to be wasting time on this. So still the same thing, not going to waste time on it, on this very asset, because it is looking for momentum to push for a new trend. So I can't waste time on that. I just now leave it where it is and now head over to jump 10. It's a no-go. Basically, it's a no-go. That's what I'm trying to do. So looking at jump 10. Looking at jump 10, yesterday's move, this was yesterday, it happened. I missed entry. I wasn't online. By the time it broke out of that level. And clearly that's what happened. The pullback right here is this very candle there. The pullback I was talking about, that's the candle that gives you that pullback. Reaches that level, then pulls back. You can see that on probably M5 if you wanted to be specific there, the pullback there, and then the entry. But that's not what we wanted. What we needed is that TP level that was precise and spot on, and it happened just like how we anticipated. So now all these are no longer needed. Delete that too. Now I want to first head over to H1. We know we're looking for price to reach all the way there. So when price reached that level, it made a pullback back to that support. Is it a support? No, it was giving us a double bottom on H4. So without a doubt, H4, oh yes, now we can enter according to H4 if you want. That is, if you have a big account, you can make your entry according to H4. So right here, we just use 1, make an entry, that means I'll put my stop loss just about there, and I will now aim for all the way here. So I'm looking for like a 1 to 4, a 1 to 4, a 1 to 4 risk to reward. But now on M15, I mean in H1, looking at what we have on H1, you can always wait for where there's a pullback. So this was a break of structure right here on M15. Then you know that price will have to come back to that level, this one here. Yeah, that is a good order block right here. So price is likely. Let's first look at H1. H1 is there. It's so big, so M30, yeah, M30 may work, but let's maintain H1, I mean M15. So you need a pullback right here for you to make your buy entries. So if it does that, I'll again make that entry right there. So what do I do on assets like this? I put my buy limit right about there and another one just below there to be safe. So yeah, that's it. Jump 10, that's how we'll be looking for the trade on M15. Wait for this pullback to come back to the order block, mitigate that order block, and then continue in the intended direction. So right about now, let's now head over to recap and call this a day, and we now keep waiting for the entries. Crash 500, a pullback is happening. It is trying to respect this rising wedge structure, so the sale is on. And where is it likely to stop at? A level like that may be ideal. I'm not seeing it coming all the way back to this one here. So what do? We wait. If it stops at here, then you make your entry to buy again. If it comes all the way here, then you can make also another entry, but I'm looking at this. Delete. Looking at this, then coming with the buy. This will be in, look at that. The spike has already reached the level we are talking about, but this would be in a long run. I am not seeing it happen. I'm not seeing this happen. I don't know about you guys if you're seeing this pullback all the way back here, but I'm not seeing it happen. I don't know. To me, I'm not seeing it happen. But we wait. We are not the market. The market gives us what to follow, and we follow that. So we wait for that. So let's go to M1. M1 is oversold. M5 is oversold. So that only confirms my buy entry on this level. So do we enter a buy? And you wait for this hour to close for you to enter the buy. You wait for the next 30 minutes, the remaining 30 minutes, the hour to close. Then you can, by that time, you should be having confirmation of M5 to have an entry of the buy, if this is going to hold and actually give us an entry for the buy. So that's what we will wait for. Boom, 1,000. Just a pullback to get us back there. I don't know why it stopped around here. Let's see. M30. Yeah, if you used M30, actually you would have gotten that. So maybe it is going with M30, not H1. Yeah, so let's use M30. So M30 order block is like that, and it makes that level touch automatically. So we wait, but the hour hasn't closed. So why do we change the analysis? We rather leave it because the hour hasn't closed. If it closes, then you can tell that it was actually following M30 or H1. So that's what we're still waiting for. This is what Boom 500. We are waiting for that, and it's almost happening, just about to reach the level that we need, and we get into our buys. So just put your let me wait for that. I'm not going to make an entry. This one, we wait for all this to happen. We wait for the breakout. Once you have a breakout and retest, enter that buy. But if it comes back inside and you have a confirmation to make an entry, then please make your sell entry. V75, yeah, it has happened. It has happened. You have a breakout there, and somehow a retest is happening on M15. So as usual, you know that on M15 you can still capitalize on M15 and make some money. You know that this is only on M15, but you know that on H1, you'll be waiting for hey, this is what V75. We talked about V25, yes. Okay, V75, that pullback and then come back to that level where we will be looking for our buys once more. And there's another level down below here, so don't be caught up if price actually goes all the way back down. So you need to be patiently waiting for your confirmation before you make any entries. V50, yeah, something like of sort before you make your entry. Jump 25, that is will not go for us. And then of course jump 10, your entry as an individual, you need to wait for this pullback to make an entry, not where I've entered from, because that entry there is according to H4. Why? Because I have another block here. The price is below 10 MA. And what else? CCI is right here showing me oversold. It hasn't touched overboard anymore. Ever again, before once it touched the oversold, it hasn't gone back to overboard. So it means we are still looking for buys. That is confirmation number 3, I believe. And of course, if you go to lower time frames, everything is aligning with a buy. That is a buy there. M30 is a buy right there. And of course, M15 is also showing me a buy. That's the reason why I quickly made my entry on H4 right about there. So that's it. Let me wish you guys a good day. Hope you had a great time. Hope you had a great time with me. We'll be back here at 1:30 for the BTC analysis. For the BTC analysis, for the BTC analysis, we'll be back here for the BTC analysis at 1 p.m. Those who are enthusiasts of BTC or cryptocurrency, you are welcome to join me at 1 p.m. and we look into BTC. We made money yesterday on BTC. Those who actually followed the analysis of Tuesday, yesterday we had an entry, a sniper entry of a buy. Yeah, those who are enthusiasts of BTC and follow up BTC with me, I'll be sharing that very trade at 1 p.m. Otherwise, let me wish you guys a good day. Those in the mentorship class, today, yesterday we finished our week 1, so Tuesday, Monday, we are back again for week number 2. Of course, now those who want for March class, you can still start enrolling for the March class. The window is open, so you can start enrolling for March class. Feb class has gone 1 week. I don't know if you can catch up. Yes, videos are there, but I don't think you can catch up still, so you can now enroll for the March class. Otherwise, let me wish you guys a good day. See you on Monday for that for the synthetic analysis, and then of course for BTC at 1 p.m. Happy trading. I'll be sharing a lot in our group, in our WhatsApp channel. So if you're not on our WhatsApp channel, go to the description down below there and follow that link that has a WhatsApp channel link, and you'll be able to find us right there in the WhatsApp channel. All the details, all the updates will be in that channel. See you guys. Happy trading. Happy weekend.